to feel better and to be better at being ourselves. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Find a comfortable seat. Let your sitting bones rest heavy. Slightly draw your navel in to create an uplifting force on your chest. And then soften your body enough that you can feel your breath moving in your body. Allow your breath to move you. Inhale, maybe the shoulders come up towards the ears, the chest lifts. And exhale, just letting go of any tension, kind of softening your shoulders, softening into your body. Inhale, maybe you find more length along your spine. And exhale, let it all go. So we're not just using our throat and our lungs to breathe, we're allowing our breath to move through us and to move us. Just finding that space where you're really riding the wave of your breath in and out. Maybe as you inhale, you're gathering the threads of your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, you soften more, you relax deeper, you let go. We'll take a few more breaths here on our own. Just sinking deeper into the present moment. Sinking deeper into our bodies. And welcoming each breath as it arises and then graciously just letting it go. Bringing your hands to prayer position at heart center. We'll open our practice with the vibration Om. Inhale deeply. Om. Seeing if you can feel the vibration along the spine. Inhale. And now sending this peaceful vibration out to all beings everywhere. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. May all beings benefit from our practice this morning. May all beings somehow feel elevated and feel better. Okay, let's just allow our breath to move us, continue to move us, and we're just gonna just like sway like seaweed on the ocean floor. And breathe. Maybe take your hands to your knees. Maybe you want to find a circle on your spine, leaning forward and back. Doesn't matter what you look like, just keeping the eyes closed here and moving organically. Staying with the breath, waking up your joints. Good. Just like, yeah, Mark, maybe you want to bring your head into it now. Letting your head go from side to side, or maybe you want to make some circles with the tip of your nose or big circles with your whole head. Good. Nice and easy here, waking up the joints, saying hello to our bodies, connecting to our breath. Good. And when you're ready here, we're going to just shrug our shoulders up to our ears and let them roll down our backs. And just letting the breath move you. Maybe you lean forward, you peel your shoulders up to your ears and let them roll down your back. Good. Do that one more time. Big breath. Good. And just taking your hands back behind you, letting your hands catch you here. And we're going to lift the hips up, take a big breath, lift the chest, and if you can, let your head roll back. So maybe you're just looking up towards the ceiling, or maybe you're actually lifting your hips all the way off the floor. Taking a big breath here. And exhale, coming back down to a seat. And we're going to walk our hands forward, sliding your hands all the way. And letting your head just be in line with your neck, letting your head come down towards the ground. Maybe you want to continue to move from side to side as you fold. And keeping some fluidity in your movements, ease. We're going to walk our hands back towards our body. And again, bring our hands back behind us. And same thing, we're going to lift our chest, take a big belly breath. Right? Maybe you lift your hips up, your heart up, let your head go back. Then as you exhale, slowly finding your sit bones to the earth and coming forward at your pace, folding all the way in half. Good, sliding your hands forward if you can. Just being easy here with your neck. Maybe you want to move your head side to side. And go ahead, peeling your hands back, coming up onto your fingertips. One more time, walking the hands back behind you, lifting your heart, lifting your chest. Deep abdominal breath, possibly lifting your hips off the ground. Biggest breath you've taken so far. And exhale to release your seat, sliding your hands forward last time. Good. Just keeping that sway, just nice and easy, walking your hands back up towards your body. Good. And we're going to bring the right hand out to the side and just sweep the left arm up and over. Good. Let's look down towards the ground, kind of collapsing through our chest. And then as you inhale, peel your arm back up and look up and under your arm. Full side stretch here. Good. And coming up, we're going to take a twist to the left. So bring the left hand back behind you, right hand onto left knee. Look up and then over your shoulder. Good. Keeping your right hand on your left knee, just shifting your torso back to center. Again, lift your left arm up into the air. Same stretch, left side. Okay, we're just holding our knee here. Good. And then we're going to crisscross, bring our left hand over here. So we make an X, holding both knees. Inhale deeply and then just round into your body, crossing at your elbows, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, expand the arms open wide into a T shape. Big breath. Good. We're going to switch sides here, bringing the left hand down and the right arm up and over. Good. Collapsing here through the chest. We're going to look down. Then we're going to peel back open, looking up and under our arm, possibly up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale to come up, taking spinal twist to the right. Right hand comes back behind you, left hand to right knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Keeping your left hand on your knee, you're going to reach the right arm again, up and over, side stretch. Good, and then crossing here, crossing the arms, making the letter X. Holding both knees, inhaling and exhale, round into your body, chin to chest, giving your whole body a big hug. Good, inhale, open the arms up wide. Big stretch, greeting the day. Good. Bringing your hands back behind you, fingertips facing away. One more time here, lifting up through your hips or just taking a deep abdominal breath. Right head goes back if you can. Good. And lowering back down. We're going to crawl our way here to all fours position. So, taking your time. And then continuing to move organically, moving your hips side to side. Maybe you want to do cat-cow. Good, and coming forward to all fours, we're going to lower our whole body down, coming into the Sphinx pose, bringing our elbows right under our shoulders, our hips all the way down on the mat. Good, our arms are parallel to each other, and we're just going to lengthen through the whole front body. If you can, bring your legs together in the back, like you have one tail. Good, and just lengthen here from the tops of your toes, tops of your feet, all the way up through your throat. Take 2 more breaths if you feel comfortable here, closing your eyes, watching the space between your eyebrows. Good, and then we're going to bring our feet a little bit apart. Probably like the width of the mat. And we'll clench our buttocks to protect our lower back. And we're going to come up into a cobra variation. So keeping your hands on the mat. If you can here, we're going to just extend the arms straight. So again, squeezing the buttocks, coming up a little higher. Good. Looking up towards the ceiling if you can, shoulders rolling away from your ears. Lengthening and slowly releasing down. We're going to bend at the elbows, hands under our shoulders. Let's take an extended child's pose, sitting back on the heels with the knees wide. Okay, so coming back, finding your way. And feeling your breath moving your body. So here in the extended child's pose, you should feel your back body expanding, your lower back softening, and your hips releasing. And we're going to inhale, roll to all fours. We're going to lift the right arm up, so we're stacking our shoulders. Right? The knees can still stay really wide. And we're going to come back to that extended child's pose, threading the right arm under the left, resting the side of the right head on the mat if you can. Right, so getting into our shoulder, into our bicep. Coming back to center. And switch sides. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Big breath. And exhale, thread it under. Sitting back towards your heels. Good. And coming back to all fours. Gonna bring the knees closer together now. And we'll tuck the toes under. We're going to come back to stretching the tops of our feet. So you're going to come back to your heels. So you're standing here on your feet. That's it. Good. Just standing up nice and sitting up nice and tall, rather. Sitting up on your heels. Just another breath. Shoulder blades back. Good. Leaning forward and now untuck the toes and come back to sitting on your feet again. Good. This is a big stretch for the knees. Also the tops of the feet. You can go ahead and lift the right knee off the ground if you can. Great. Just one knee at a time. If this is too much, don't worry about it. Just keep sitting on your heels. Maybe you need to sit up on a block. We're just here for another couple of breaths. Try switching your knees. Right. And if you have flexibility in the tops of your feet, you can try lifting both knees up off the ground, lifting your chest and balancing here. Good. And releasing your knees back down, bringing your hips to the left side, sweeping your legs forward. We're going to keep the feet apart, and we're going to come into a gentle Paschimottanasana. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, we're going to grab opposite elbows under our legs. Right, so keeping a generous bend in the knee, just focusing here, not on pulling or pushing, just on feeling your breath along your spine. Right, we're still warming up our bodies. Softening enough so that you can really feel your breath moving in your whole body. Right, not holding on to any tension. Good, and we're going to release the grip of the elbows and roll our spines up. Coming back down onto our forearms here. So you can plant your feet flat, and we're going to bring one forearm down and then the other. Okay, good. And we're going to do a little warm up for our core. So we're going to extend the left leg straight and hug the right knee in. Inhale. Lift the left foot off the ground and then switch. And switch. And breathe. And keep pressing your lower back towards the ground. This is more like a Kriya. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. You can go as fast or slow as you like. Just try and sync movement here with your breath. Good. Keep going. You can feel maybe your core is shaking a little bit. Maybe you feel like you're strengthening in your neck. Stay with it. We're almost there. Got 10 more seconds. Just a little warm up here, building some heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Awesome job. Planting both feet flat on the ground. And we're going to come down to lying down on our back. So letting your head go, let your head relax. Feel the muscles in your neck release and stretch your legs out straight. Take a deep breath on your back, inhaling. And exhale through your mouth, a smooth, continuous flow. Inhale deeply through your nose. Hold your breath at the very top of your inhalation. And exhale, let it go through your mouth. Like you're blowing out through a straw. Twice more, inhale deeply. Retaining just for a moment, focus on the space between your eyebrows and let it go through your mouth. Last one here on your own. Feeling your belly rise, your chest expanding, holding, and letting it go when you're ready. Okay, we're going to stretch our arms back over our head. Stretch our legs, point our toes. Give your body a full stretch here. We stretch to the right side and to the left side. And we're going to bend the knees, planting the feet for an easy bridge. So bringing your hands back by your waist. Okay, we're going to inhale. We're going to ground our feet into our mat. Tuck our tailbone under, peel our hips up. And as we do this, we're going to reach our arms back over our head. So it's like you're squeezing a block between your knees, right? And as you exhale, you're going to bring your hands back down alongside your body and lower your hips. Okay, so we're just going to pulse between this movement up and down. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, tucking the tailbone, peeling up, big stretch. And at the top of the inhale, hold the breath. And exhale, lower all the way. And once you've exhaled completely, try to stay empty for a moment before you fill up and lift up and reach back. That little gap between the inhalation and exhalation is where we're going to find the peace in our practice. So lowering down and just keep going here. Up and down at the pace of your own breath. Grounding into the earth. Pointing your knees forward towards your screen or toward the front of your mat. And lowering down. Looking for the peace between the breath. Looking for the stillness, the silence. Okay, just 3 more rounds here. The last one, find as much length as you can. Holding the breath at the very top. Stretch, 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 shoulder blades pressing down. And exhale to lower all the way. Good job. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hug both knees into the chest now. And just give your lower back a nice massage, rocking from side to side. Go ahead and work with a happy baby posture now, reaching for the outer blades of your feet and bringing the soles of your feet parallel to the ceiling. Good. Releasing through your lower back. Maybe you just want to stay and breathe, focusing on releasing the lower vertebrae, releasing through your hips, or maybe you want to continue to rock from side to side. Right, so the soles of your feet should be parallel with the ceiling. That's it. Good. And then we're just going to bring the soles of the feet here together, like we're coming into a butterfly shape. And we're going to interlace our fingers around the outer blades of our feet. And we're going to start to hug our feet in towards our chest. At the same time that you hug in, you're going to kick your feet into your hands. So now you're really getting into the lower back, into the seat muscles. Good. So the soles of the feet should be touching here. Yep. And we're interlacing our fingers around the outer blades. Good. Last breath. As releasing here, we do a lot of sitting, possibly in our quarantine life, right? Just opening up the hips very gently. Good. And releasing this counterforce of tension. Release your hands. And just going to plant the feet, make a T shape with your arms, and just allow your knees to windshield wiper from side to side. Good. Coming back to the center, stretch your arms again overhead. Inhale, stretch the legs straight. One more big stretch. Point your toes, flex your feet. And we're going to roll. Use our core here to come up to sitting. And once we're up, we're going to cross our feet and come over into our first downward facing dog. So tucking your toes in the back. And continue to keep things fluid and soft instead of stiff. So just move. Keep warming up. Maybe you want to pedal out your feet. Maybe you want to move your hips from side to side. Maybe you want to shake your head, yes and no. That's it. Good. And from here, we're going to walk forward into a squatting pose. So you can bring your heels in and your toes out, finding your way into Malasana. Maybe you need to sit up on a block. Okay. Good. And just bring your hands to prayer, elbows on the insides of your knees. Lengthen your spine. Deep breath. Breath moves the body. Let it go. Maybe you want to exhale through your mouth, right? With me, it probably sounds really breathy in the microphone, but with you, nobody can hear you. Just let it go. Good. One more breath, releasing any tension at the base of the spine. Where we can store a lot of fear. Just knowing here that you're safe and you're supported in all ways. Always. From here, we're going to roll forward and come into a forward fold position, coming into Uttanasana. So you can bring your feet parallel to each other. Great. And you can do whatever you want to do here, but make sure you bend your knees. Connect your belly to your thighs. And grab opposite elbows. Great. You want to sway from side to side. Go ahead. This complete posture here is chin to chest. Okay, so a nice long neck. Good. That's it. We'll take a couple more deep breaths here into the lower back. Again, letting your breath move your body. Drawing the navel in towards the spine. We're going to slowly roll the spine up. Your head is last. Good. Coming up to a standing position. And just loosening here. We're going to start to sway from side to side. So bend your knees and just get into a full body windmill. Or washing machine or Vitamix. Good. Let your head move with your torso. Maybe you want to bring your feet into it, lifting up one heel and then the other. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. Looking great. Coming back to the center here, we're going to lift the arms up. And on the exhale breath, it's going to be like we're skiing. So it looks like this. Okay, inhale, we're going to lift the arms up. Big breath. And we're going to exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Let it go through the mouth. Good. One more time. Inhale. Breathing from the feet to the fingertips. And let it go. Good. Inhale. Come up. And we're just going to let the arms go out to the sides. Taking a mountain pose here. And if you're not at the top of your mat, take a walk to the top of your mat. Good. We'll bring our hands to prayer position, and I'm going to chant the mantra, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. You're welcome to join me if you know it. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And moving into our sun salutations here. And may all beings feel the rippling effect through our bodies, through our breath. Reach your arms up. Fold forward and down. Here we're going to step our right foot all the way back, releasing the knee onto the ground. Stay here and breathe. Lift your chest. Relax your hips. And from here, we're going to move back into a plank pose, moving from your core. Okay, so it's not your arms holding you up. It's not your legs. You can move side to side if you want. We're firing up the belly here. Take a deep breath in. And go ahead and exhale. We'll lower the knees, the heart between the hands, and the chin all the way forward. Sliding here through baby cobra or full cobra if you feel ready. Coming up a little bit higher. Keeping a bend in your elbow. Coming back to the knees, downward facing. Okay, big stretch for the legs, big stretch for the back. Take a breath. Go ahead and bending your knees here. If you need to, you can release your knees all the way down to the ground. We're going to step our right foot forward. Help yourself along also if you need to. You grab the right ankle and pull your foot up between your hands. Staying here and breathing nice and easy. Find length. Soften your jaw. Maybe you want to smile. And go ahead and bring your feet together and fold over your body. Grounding your feet into your mat, pull your navel in, reach your arms up, stretch up, reach all the way back, lengthen your torso, and go ahead and release your hands to your heart. Awesome. Inhale, reach up. Second side, fold forward and down. Left foot steps back, release the knee. Plank pose, moving from the core, fire it up, hold your breath. And when you're ready here, knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Sliding forward through Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Downward facing, tuck your toes, give your body a big stretch. Left foot steps forward. Help yourself along again if you need, no problem. Feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. Full breath, full stretch. And release your hands to your heart. Good. We'll do one round now, one breath, one movement. Go ahead, inhale, reach up. Fold forward and down, exhale. Right foot steps back, release the knee down. Retain the breath, plank pose. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Sliding forward through Bhujangasana. And pressing back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps forward. Exhale completely. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Release. Left side. Awesome job. Inhale. The breath equals life. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Improve the quality of your breath. Improve the quality of your life. Retain plank position. And exhale, release. Sliding through Cobra. And pressing back. Right, rooting through your index finger and your thumb here. Left foot forward. And right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. Good. Mountain pose, take a breath. Great job. Nice little warm up. Okay, again, you want to sway from side to side. Keep it fluid. Okay. Nice and easy. Letting the breath move you. Inhale, the shoulders shrug up. And exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we're gonna find a warrior one when you're ready. So stepping your right foot should be forward. Your left foot back is back and your hips can square off towards the front of your mat. Okay, we're just gonna sweep our arms up here. And again, just moving here with the breath. So inhaling, lifting up, and exhaling, maybe bending the knee a little bit deeper into your posture. Good, do that twice more. Inhale, finding more length. And exhale, finding more depth or width. Inhale. And exhale. Open the arms out to the side now, palms facing up. And take 3 breaths, breathing from your fingertips to heart center as you inhale. And breathing back to the palms of the hands as you exhale. Opening your heart, opening your chest. You may really start to feel that you're building a lot of heat here. Good. One more. Good. And lowering the arms here. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. And we're going to hop our back foot in a little bit closer. Our feet are still on train tracks. We're coming into the pyramid pose. You may need blocks to frame out your right foot. But if you can from here, we're going to start off just balancing. This is a little bit more challenging. You're going to interlace your fingers, lift your chest, and as you exhale, you're going to fold the forehead forward towards the shin, reaching the arms up, chin to chest. If this is way too much for your shoulders, feel free to just frame out your right foot, bringing your finger pads down to your blocks or down to the mat. Drawing your right hip back here and your left hip forward. Let's take one more breath. Nice and easy, folding into our posture. Drawing up on your right kneecap. Good. Now feel the counter force between your feet to lift yourself up. If your hands were down, bring your hands to your waist. Good, coming all the way up. And from here, one more posture. We're going to grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand. We're going to come forward here onto the left big toe. We're going to find a lot of length, and we'll take our T pose, our capital letter T. So even if you only come up a few inches off the ground, you're balancing here on one foot. That's fine. If you can, you're going to lead with your heart. You're going to find capital letter T with your body. Concentrate on your breath. Strong standing leg. Good. And go ahead and release. Awesome. Beautiful balance. Good. Take that mountain pose and do whatever you want here. Sway, breathe. Go easy on yourself, move side to side. We're not stiffening up between the postures. Maybe you want to dance, right? Maybe you have music on, I don't know. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to try the other side. So left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Right, squaring off your hips here, finding your warrior one. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Right, as you inhale, find more length through your torso, up through your fingertips. As you exhale, let the posture move you. Bend a little deeper through front knee. Do that twice more. Inhale, lifting up higher. Let the whole breath move your chest, and exhale, coming into your posture. Feeling the counter forces between your feet. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, holding your posture here. It's like you're going to split your yoga mat in half with your feet. You're going to let the arms go out to the sides. The chakras of the hands facing up towards the sky. 3 breaths from palm to heart center and back to palm. Go ahead on your own. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Pulling in all the positivity from all around you. Pulling in the best of the best energy. Pulling in gratitude, the vibration of gratitude, light, healing, love. Call it in. Joy. You're releasing your arms down to the sides here, interlacing your hands behind your back. You're going to hop your right foot in a little bit closer here for pyramid pose. You're going to elevate your chest, maybe sliding your hand down your back right leg. And as you exhale, we're going to fold forward here into our pyramid pose. And drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward. And if you need to, releasing your hands on either side of left foot. Just finding the space that's coming up through the arch of your left foot into your left knee, all the way up to your left hip. And breathe. Good. And coming up, if your hands are on the ground, find them to your waist. Counter forces between the feet help you lift. Good. Grabbing hold here of the left wrist with the right hand. So left arm is totally straight. Take your time, find your breath. Find your balance on right big toe. And go ahead and tip as much as you can. We're going to keep length, keep that chest nice and open. Lots of energy through that back big toe. Lots of energy through the crown of your head. Good, and release, dance party, water break, whatever you need. Take a breath. Good. Nice work. Okay, we're gonna find, when you're ready, a wide-legged forward fold. So just bring your feet parallel. Your arms out to the sides. We're gonna go across the body. The left hand is gonna reach across for the right calf. Okay, all right, if you can look up towards your thumb. We're not staying here long. We're gonna inhale, come back up, open up wide into this beautiful star shape, and cross over to the other side. Right. Inhale, come up. And exhale, cross, breathing. Inhale, up, expanding. Exhale. Inhale. One more round here. Good. Inhale up. Last one. Inhale up. Good. Bringing the heels in and the toes out. Find your goddess pose, moving from side to side. Okay, you're moving here from the core. Okay, bouncing maybe up and down. Right, finding your goddess, open the chest, shoulder blades back. Good. We're gonna go ahead here and lift up, bringing our thumb and index to touch, straightening our legs like a diamond shape. And exhale, coming back into the squat, yoga squat, goddess squat. Inhale, come up, grounding through the feet. And exhale back into the squat. Good. Inhale up. Awesome job. Exhale. Coming down maybe a little lower. Good. Last one here. Grounding, lifting. And finding the squat, to hold the squat for just a few breaths. Right? We're going to try and lift our heels up off the ground. So here, just balancing here on the toes. Good. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Heels down, toes up. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift the legs up, arms out to the sides. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Take a breath. Feel the heat. I'm going to fold forward here, bringing your hands right under our shoulders onto the ground. Chin to chest, long neck. There's so many variations here of this posture. This is the most basic one. But if you want to reach for the outer blades of your feet, go ahead. Or maybe you want to walk your hands forward like a wide-legged downward facing dog. You just find your breath, find what feels good for you in your practice this morning. Maybe here it's be really nice to practice a few rounds of Ujjayi breath, an audible breath that you can hear and feel in the back of your throat. Sounds like the waves at the beach. Feeling that breath roll along your spine as you inhale. And just wash away any tension as you exhale. Good. last one. All the benefits here of these postures are in the attempt, right? Not in the perfection of them. There's no such thing as getting better at yoga. We just get better at being ourselves, better at loving ourselves, better at having a deeper connection with our breath. Okay, we're coming back up, hands to the waist. You could bend your knees if you need to, come up with a flat back. Great, and bring the feet together. Good, shake it out if you need. Nice, okay, we're gonna come down now to the easy triangle. So the right foot is forward and we're just gonna make that box lunge with our legs. Just nice, like this, 90-degree angles. Maybe you need your block on the inside of your right foot. And we're just gonna lift the left arm up. So the right arm's pressing on the inner right knee. The knee is pressing on the outer right arm. You're just finding a little resistance there to really open up through your chest. Good, and come up to warrior two arms here. Good, and we're gonna bring our right forearm onto our right thigh like a little shelf. We're gonna tuck our toes under in the back. Sweep the left arm forward and find extended side angle posture. Good. That's it, one more breath. Finding lots of length along that left side body. Coming into a warrior two position, a big warrior two now. Taking peaceful warrior to the back, keep a bend in the front knee. Find space between your hip and your rib. And opening back up here, finding your foundation for triangle, the big triangle. So straightening out through the front leg. Right, finding your foundation with your feet. I know you're all practitioners here. Keeping the right leg straight, go ahead and find your triangle posture. Releasing your hand onto your shin. Breathing along the spine, drawing your right shoulder blade back in space. Good. And we're going to inhale to come up to reverse our triangle. So keeping that front leg straight, and again, just lifting up through the right arm. And exhale, releasing. Switching your feet, pointing your left toes the other way. Coming down here to find easy triangle. Left hand on the inside of left foot, right arm comes up. Big stretch. Kind of moving through these postures. Like touching home plate and then moving on. Inhale to warrior two arms. Lifting up from your core. Finding your extended side angle posture. You're going to sweep that right arm forward. Lift the leg off the ground, the back knee. That's it. And one long line, hug your arm towards your ear. Warrior two, coming up, keep the bend in the front knee. Good. Peaceful to the back. And coming up to find your triangle pose here. Finding your foundation. For me, I need to heel toe my back foot in a little bit closer. Left leg stays straight. Isolating your ribs. Forward, find your posture. You can imagine there's a wall behind you and your hips touch, your shoulders touch that wall, the back of your head touches the wall. Inhale to come up. Reverse your triangle. And exhale to release. Bringing the feet parallel one more time. I'm going to fold forward. Go ahead. Reaching for the outer blades of your feet, your calves, or just bringing your hands again under your shoulders. Just 2 more breaths. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, let it go. Okay, so what we're going to do from here now is we're going to pivot the right foot forward. We're going to find our pigeon pose with the right knee forward towards the right wrist. Okay, if this is too much for you, you're going to take figure 4 on your back. Okay, so finding your pigeon here. If you're in the traditional pigeon like I am here, you're going to tuck the back toes under and just slide your knee as far back as it will go. You can also put a blanket, a rolled up towel under your right hip. Okay, we're going to find lots of length like New York City pigeon in the park. We're going to engage our back thigh. And when you're ready, you can fold forward. Maybe bring your elbows out to the sides, maybe extending your arms all the way forward. Just practicing here, surrender. Close your eyes. Good job. Breathing. Good. Feeling your breath expand your hips, your shoulders. Just as you exhale, just sink a little bit deeper. Good. And as you come up, maybe you move from side to side. You're swaying shoulders and hips. Yeah. Coming all the way up here. We're going to drop the weight onto the right hip and we're going to sweep the left leg forward. So we're coming into Janu Sirsasana, which is like a figure 4 shape. The right foot touches the inner left thigh. We're going to reach the arms up. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold over your left leg. If you don't reach your toes, no worries. Just rest your hands on either side of your leg. You can even put a bend in your knee. Good. With the inhalation, we're going to roll the spine up. And we're going to find pigeon on the other side. So you can bring your right foot a little bit to the right, bend your left knee, bring all the weight to the left hip, and slide the right leg back. Okay, again, figure 4 if you need on your back. Right, make sure you tuck your toes under in the back, slide your knee back, engage your thigh. It's like you're pressing it down towards the ground, coming up to find lots of length. And go ahead and exhale, fold when you're ready, coming into your posture and breathing. Okay, so I don't just miss you guys here at the studio taking classes and teaching classes and being a part of classes. I sit at the desk a lot and I don't take all the classes here, and I work at the desk and I keep the door open a lot of times. And I have to tell you, I miss that feeling of just feeling hit with this wave of peace from a class as I'm sitting at a desk. It's so powerful. I would feel my whole body tingling. So it's not just the people who are practicing that really get into this peaceful space. It's really anyone who's around us as we practice. So right now, your dogs are receiving the benefits of the peaceful energy that you're creating. Your neighbors, your family who's in your house. It definitely has a rippling effect. You can't see it, but you can definitely feel it. That's why the animals love to be in the room with you. Now slowly come up here onto the fingertips. We'll drop all the weight to the left hip. We're going to sweep that right leg forward. Make sure your left foot touches your inner right thigh. Go ahead, sweep your arms up. Inhale and exhale, fold. And go ahead and lift the arms up. You can bring the hands back behind. And just bringing both legs out now. Again, this time removing the fleshy part of your sitting bones. We're going to do Paschimottanasana, the forward fold again. And feel free, just like we did before, to keep that bend in your knee if you need to. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, reaching forward and down. As you inhale, your spine gets a little bit longer. As you exhale, just softening deeper into your posture. Let your head and neck release along with the entire spine. Rolling your spine up. And from here, legs up to the wall. If you have a wall close to you, sleeping tiger, maybe putting a block under your sacrum, or the full shoulder stand if you have one. Legs up. Right, catching the lower back with your hands. Maybe you need to give yourself a little adjustment, bringing your knees towards your forehead, wiggling your elbows closer together. Little sips of air here. Close your eyes. Breathe. If you have a plow in your practice, feel free to take a plow. Otherwise, just bring your knees to your forehead. And when you're ready, you can prepare to release. If you're in plow, just taking a few more breaths before coming all the way down at your pace, one vertebrae at a time. And we'll extend the legs straight out. Nice and easy here. Coming into the fish pose, rolling from one side of your body to the other, hiding your arms under your seat. Okay, the legs are all the way out straight. We're going to press into the forearms. Okay, we're going to lift our heart, slide up onto the very top of the head. Most of the weight is in the forearms and in the elbows. And breathe. And slowly taking your time, we're going to tuck the chin towards the chest and release the head. Release the arms and take a breath in Shavasana. Inhale deeply. Let it go. I love fish pose and shoulder stand because it really opens up the upper chest, the upper back. And just feeling the effects here. Feel the space that's been created. Breathe easy. And from here, I invite you to practice a restorative bridge with the block under your sacrum, right? Or a bolster, a wheel pose if you want to practice wheel, or another bridge. So lots of options. If you want to stretch your psoas, you have a block. You can always slide the block under your sacrum and then extend your legs straight out. And show everybody here, I have a block. I'm going to put it under my sacrum here, and I'm going to extend my legs out. I like to reach for opposite elbows over my head. Okay, so just one more backward bend, front body stretch and lengthen. Good. Beautiful. Take a few more breaths. Nice crystal mark. Beautiful wheels. Good. Just smile and breathe. Smile and breathe. 3 more rounds. And slowly release down. Take your time, bend your knees if you need. Slide that block out from underneath or the ball. Awesome, we've got lots of props here. Good. And just let your spine rest in that neutral position with the knees bending. Okay, we're gonna just extend the left leg out straight and just hug the right knee into the chest. The left leg straight, right knee hugs in. Give it a nice squeeze. We'll hook the top of the right foot on the inner left thigh, keeping the left leg really straight. Guide your right knee over to the left side spinal twist. Extend your right arm out in line with your shoulder and gaze to your right hand. Come back to center. Hug the knee into your body once more. And let it go. Shake it out on the mat. Up and down. You can bend the left knee. So align your hips here. Hug the left knee into your body. Keeping the right leg super straight, go ahead and prepare for your spinal twist, hooking the foot on the inner thigh, guiding the knee to the right side, extending your arm out in line with your shoulder, gazing to the left. And coming back through the center, hugging your knee into your body. And go ahead and release. Finding your Shavasana position here, hands apart, feet apart. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose. And just like you're blowing out a candle, you're going to sigh out through your mouth. Let it go. Okay, on your own here, inhale deeply. And let it go. Gathering the threads of your awareness to the space between your eyebrows as you inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Feeling a wave of relaxation washing up over your body now. Starting with your feet. Mentally repeating, I am relaxing my feet. My feet are relaxed. I'm relaxing my legs. My legs are relaxed. Just feeling this wave wash up over your abdomen and your chest. Taking back with it any tension. Feeling that wave just wash along the upper back, middle back, lower back. The front body is soft and open, receptive, and the back body feels super grounded, supported, held. And just continuing to feel the wave of your breath soften your torso, everything in between the front body and the back body, all the internal organs, the lungs, the heart. Just feeling this soft, calming wave now stream down your arms, into your wrists, into your palms and fingertips. Feeling yourself letting go. Mentally repeating, I'm relaxing my arms and my hands. My arms and my hands are relaxed. Just feeling this calming wave, this soothing wave come up through the throat, softening the front of the neck, the back of the neck, the eyes and eyebrows, the jaw, the ears and inner ears. And just like a soft breeze, feel it softening over your scalp, relaxing every hair on your head, every muscle, tiny little muscle on your scalp. And just here, feeling the real weight of your head resting on the earth. Giving all of your worries, your cares, and concerns to Mother Earth at this time, knowing that she so lovingly will take them and compost them and turn them into something beautiful. I read a quote yesterday. She or he who is awake to the idea of freedom becomes free. She or he who is awakened to the idea of freedom or liberation becomes free. So just here as you rest, awakening to that concept that you can let go of what's no longer serving you. You can put it down. And you can meditate on freedom. True freedom of body and mind. Freedom of spirit. Go ahead here and begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms back over your head. Bring your feet and your legs together. You roll over into a fetal position on your right side using your bottom arm as a pillow. And slowly press yourself up to a seated position when you're ready. And bringing your hands to prayer to seal our practice. I hope in some way that you feel better for having come to your mat this morning. One Om, three Shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Hari Om Tat Sat. Have a beautiful rest of your day today. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste. Forgot to jing my bells.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Liz. Again.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.
Thank you, Liz.
Beautiful
Very
day,
much.
everybody.
Thank
you,
you.
Liz.
Bye, Matt. Bye, Maggie. Hi, Crystal. Hey, Jane.
Bye-bye. Thank you again.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
I love your yoga props. That's so fun to see. Good to see you, Mark. Are you
Thank you.
in the US?
For a while, yeah.
Okay.
Came home about 2 months ago. Got
Okay.
the
Good.
COVID, was in the hospital, got better.
Okay. Oh gosh.
So yeah, I'm good. I'm good now. But
Okay.
I don't know how long I'll be here, but yeah, I'm with the kids.
Okay.
So,
Good.
good.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah, and I've been doing the old morning classes, which is nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I've seen that.
And that's great. Thanks, Liz.
Yeah. You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. You too.
Okay. Bye
Bye.
bye.